So now, after watching this video, you should not be having any fucking excuses. What reading does to your attention, what reading a fucking book does to your mind and your attention, that's what you call instant gratification. Why reading makes you dangerous in a distracted world, and why people who don't read slowly fall behind. Let me hit you with something very uncomfortable. If you can't read for 30 minutes straight, I'm not saying 1 hour, 2 hour, because people read for 2 hours too. If you can't read for 30 minutes straight, your life is already being controlled. You know what? Not by people, not by government. People love to say, my life is controlled by government. If just government gives me more money. No, your life is controlled by your own phone. And before you think I'm judging you, listen to me. Give me your 10 minutes. Give me your whole attention span. I want your whole attention span to fucking watch this video. I was the same exact guy as you. I was a doom scrolling loser. Phone in my one hand, even when I woke up. Imagine this. You just woke up, you had this is what I call attention reset, because when you wake up in the morning, your attention is basically reset. You have the whole attention in your mind, and you have the maximum brain energy. This is the concept that I use, that when you wake up, you have the maximum brain energy. But when you wake up and you start doom scrolling, you just open your phone, you don't even know like what to do in the morning because you don't have any to-do list. You wake up in the morning, you open TikTok, you open Instagram, you open YouTube Shorts, you open Facebook. That is what you do right in the morning. When rich people, when people who are wealthy and who have their routine set up, they protect their mornings. But what you do, you get up in the morning and you fucking start doom scrolling. And let me tell you something. I was the same exact guy. Phone in my one hand the moment I woke up. No focus, no consistency, no real progress. I was not doing anything with my life. I would sit down to work, and 5 minutes later, guess what happens? Instagram again, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Same loop every fucking day. I used to just go to my part-time job, just get enough money to, get my survival stage, that I had enough money to, get some food in my stomach. But the same loop every day. Nothing changed in my life. You know why? What was the main reason of this? Because nothing could hold my attention. And if you think like, why am I telling you this? I changed one thing in my life. I started reading. These are the two books that I'm reading right now. Surrounded by Idiots and How Not to Move Back with Your Parents. This is a Persian finance book, and this is a book about human behavior. I started reading every day. No motivation, no aesthetic setups. Just reading. Start the book, open the page, even read the preface, read fucking everything. Start the book, fucking start reading. Fast forward to now. Now what happened? I can sit and work, guess what? 4 hours straight without touching my phone. My attention span is longer. My work quality is higher. I'm very productive with my life. I can get more things done in just fucking 1 hour. And I'm happy. I'm happy by myself. I'm controlling the time. I'm controlling my own time. And you know what's that? That's not discipline. That's training your brain. So the first point is going to be what reading does to your attention. Like why this so helpful. And the second point is going to be why is reading so dangerous and in a distracted world. The third point is going to be why people who don't read, they fall behind. And after that you can decide. And after that you can tell me in the fucking comments like how your life has been changed. All right, so let's begin. And here's what nobody tells you. Your brain is not broken. If you start from the starting, your brain is not broken. It's just overstimulated. You just wake up in the morning, you start scrolling. Scrolling trains your brain to quit early. You know why? Because guess what? People don't even stick to one video. You know what they do? They open Instagram, they scroll every 2 seconds. This video, I don't like it, scroll. 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 That's what people do. And that's why scrolling trains your brain to quit very early. And every swipe tells your brain, if this is boring, escape. If this is boring, escape. No, I want something else. I can't watch this. No, this is not, this is not very pleasing to watch. I don't want this. I don't want this. Scroll, scroll, scroll. But guess what? Reading a simple book, it does the opposite. You know why? Because once you start reading, even when I started reading, I could not finish a sentence. I started reading, but guess what happened? I was like, okay, let me start. I felt very bored. I felt very fucking bored. I was like, yeah, man, maybe I want to start, using my Instagram. Maybe I want that dopamine hit. It even happened for one or two times. I started reading a book. Guess what happened? I left the book and I started using Instagram. But I got that conscious decision in my mind. I was like, No, I want to start reading again. I want to fix my attention span. And you know what happened after that? I started reading. I started from one page. Started from one page, then two page, then three page, then the four pages. Then fucking I started even reading for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Now, if you don't disturb me for like 1 hour, guess what? It's fucking impossible for me to even check my phone. Not because I changed my mind or something, just because I'd stick to it. That's what reading does to you. It increases your attention span. And what's the main reason of that? Some parts of the books are really boring. Like when you start a chapter, you get that dopamine hit, right? That yes, I'm starting a new chapter. Maybe this chapter is going to be having some tips and tricks, maybe something, maybe I'll get to know something new. But some part of the same chapter, it could be boring. But if you're reading a book, you don't skip a book. Read every fucking thing. And when you read everything, you train your brain that even if something is boring, I can still go through it. That's what you call instant gratification. Once you start reading the whole chapter and you even go through the boring parts and you go through the second part and you go through the second chapter, that's what you call instant gratification, because you train your own mind to go through the boring task and actually complete the whole chapter. That's what reading does to you. One thought and one direction, no notifications, no instant rewards. No instant rewards, but delayed gratification. Number two, why reading makes you dangerous in a distracted world. Look around you. What are people doing? People are fucking stupid. You know why? They can't hold their attention to anything. They react, they repeat, and they scroll. They react, they repeat, and they scroll. That's what they do. That's what you are also doing right now, unless you start reading. Yep, you're doing the exact same thing that people are doing. But when you read, you slow down. You actually stick your mind to something. You actually see, like, how's the other person thinking? How the author thought about that situation when he was in that problem. What is reading? I say this in most of my videos. Like, what is reading? Reading means that you are seeing yourself from other person experience. You are seeing how the other person went through that same phase and what mistakes did he make. That's the whole life. A book is a life. Number three, people who don't read, why do they fall behind? What's the main reason of this? I'll tell you exactly what's the main reason of this. The main reason of this is people who fall behind, they won't fall tomorrow, they won't fall day after tomorrow, or maybe 1 week or 1 month, but they will fall behind the whole world. All the people who are reading over the years, they will fall fucking behind. They struggle. You know why? They struggle to learn new skills. They don't have anything else to do with their life. They can't stick their mind to something. They can't learn new skills. They can't focus long enough to build something very big. That's why they fall behind from their friends, from their families, and from all the people that they know. And let me end you with this. Now, you might be thinking, what should I take from this video? If you want to take one thing from this video, is start reading books. Start from any short book. The book that I would recommend you is, it's a philosophy book. So I'm not sure if you like philosophy or not, but it's a philosophy book. It's Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It's a very short book. It has like 150 or 200 pages, and it's very cheap too. If you're thinking about money that I have to spend too much money, it's like 15 or $20 book. If you want that, I can also link the link in my bio, or maybe link in the description. All the links are going to be in the description or in the comment section. But if you want to start reading and money is the issue, start reading online. Start reading by free PDFs. You can find free PDFs everywhere, right? So now, after watching this video, you should not be having any fucking excuses. The only excuses that you should be having is, I'm reading these two books and I don't have enough books to buy, or I don't have much time to read more books. These are the only excuse you should be having. But let me end you with this. The most important thing in your life is going to be your attention. If you don't control your attention, you would not be able to do anything with your life. You will not be able to focus on your studies. You will not be able to focus on your gym. You will not be able to focus on your business. If you don't focus on anything, you will not be able to focus on anything. You have to control your attention. And if you're still struggling, even after all the content that I put in, that what should I do it? I have some other value proposition for you. I wrote an ebook. Let me tell you something. If you read that book, you would know that you have to control your attention over everything. And that's the name as well. Link is in my bio. Check that out.